Alright, we're all back. As you can see, we made it to where our destination. We're at where the guild hall is going to be located. It's not built. It's starting to be built. I'm going to come over here and who this be? Who this be? Who this be?
Nobody, motherfucker.
It's my boy!
Look at you.
I know. Like a fucking Bambi.
Your giant ass helmet.
Dude, that's an Enduro helmet.
I just traded 2 more boxes of nails. Got 2 more boxes of nails for 4 LER mags.
Nice. No, this isn't. Have you ever seen a green Enduro helmet?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
No, I've seen orange actually.
Yeah, I've seen orange, but I've never seen the green one. This is an Enduro helmet that's
And I
green.
saw the weird white ones. The white ones I saw too.
I haven't seen those. Anyways, so my idea is the whole fucking parking lot. The whole parking lot. Every bit of it.
You want walls up first? What do you want to do?
Yeah, it would be walls spaced with let's see. They have to come around the back over here. Oh, no, that'll work. That'll work. Can you jump over these things?
Yes and no.
Well, from the inside, I don't care. So we'll just have to
You
fence.
still want to probably put walls up because you can just, if you have someone with you, they can double jump. They can just
Yeah.
jump over the fence.
Anyways, just wall in the whole thing, and then, like, maybe have like a watchtower here. Hey, Instinct. Then maybe one here. Just like sporadically around. Just to kind of give it the sense of it being of importance, I guess. And then here on the inside, we'll do like single level watchtowers on the inside as like a booth. And it's big enough in here that we can place them, like booth, booth, booth.
I love your enthusiasm, but you should grab the watchtower kit and see exactly where
I
you
know.
can build.
I have yet to try to use it.
Yeah, it's over there on the ground. Because yeah, DayZ is super awesome.
So now, whenever I go to place it, facing, like the way that I'm facing, is that going to be the opening? Like how can I say it? Okay, choose placement. So is the opening in the guide or whatever, the kit, is the opening in the kit, is that where the opening of the wall would be? That's where we'd put our gate? Right?
Correct. Sorry, I was talking and not a game chat.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, so like, yeah, so see, I can put a watchtower here and then put one here. Then, slight turn, one here. Yeah, see, so it's all working. The only thing is, what about where the walls are going to go? That would be a wall. That would be a wall.
The issue I had was trying to build a fence in front, or a gate in front of the watchtower.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Let's see, where would I put... Yeah, see, you're gonna get to witness the building in DayZ. It's horrible. Alright, and now a fence kit. Do we have a fence kit anywhere? All empties. Empty. Wood. Lots of wood.
Should be planks in that one.
Planks,
I
yep.
have planks over here too. But I have at least 4 more boxes of nails back up at DC. I have 2 on
Okay.
me.
Do we have a fence kit?
Oh yeah, it should be over here. Right here. What's over here? What the hell did he do with it? I had the fence kit and everything together. Where did he fucking put the fence kit? Right here.
Ah.
Oh wait, that's
No,
the
no, no.
watchtower.
Yeah, that's the watchtower. I just placed that.
Yeah, maybe
No, this is outside of the safe zone. So this is still a neutral ground, so it would be on the roleplay level. Like, somebody would break in as a thief, and then... but, of course, if they're caught, then they can be killed. Because, of course, thievery is looked down upon, even in a post-apocalyptic world. I like that I can turn off my mic, talk to chat, then turn it back on and talk to them. If I was in a party chat, I couldn't do that. But this is Mighty Gamer Dad. He's actually the owner of the server.
Here's the fence kit.
Nice. Where'd you find it at?
I had it constructed over there by the shop. It was just pretty well hidden.
Super finicky. Can you pass through that?
Actually might work. No, I don't think you will be able to.
No. Usually if you can't pass through the 2 sticks, then you can't get through it. No, and Steve asked away. I mean, that's gonna keep me talking. You know, I'm gonna be talking to Mighty, but no, by all means. I mean, ask away, dude. It's it keeps things interesting. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're talking about whenever they're saying that you could see the login information.
No, I found out the guy did actually try to verify. We just hadn't got to the point of actually verifying him yet.
Yeah, but the
So
dude's...
someone gave him the password.
Yeah, but somebody trying to say that I was the reason behind it. Assholes.
No,
What, does it only take 1? Or did you have all 3?
all 4 of them.
4. You had all 4 on your person?
Yeah, it was all stacked together. Cineo put them all in one stack.
Look at that guy. God. That guy.
Too bad I just don't trust him. Nope, it won't let me build it because it's hitting this fence right here. This wall. It's too close to the guard. So we gotta move it.
Oh, okay. I get you. Okay, so let's try... do you want to pick up the logs? And then I'll pick up the kit and I'll try to move it a little bit. Maybe I can place the wall. Yeah, maybe I can place the wall and then put the tower behind it and then build it that way. So So the wall's already placed. Oh, I'm gonna have to go in this way. Oh, not gonna let me do it like that. I like the satellite myself. The topographic, it's gonna like show you like the differences in hills and stuff like that, like
So we got
the
our
height
first
and stuff.
donation today.
Oh, I saw that.
I was like, sweet. People seem to be liking the server. As soon as we can get all the dumbasses out.
So you were saying that that corner was too close to that piece of concrete, right?
Possibly, yeah. Because it wouldn't let me construct the
All right, so let's
wall.
place this again. Unless maybe this fence gets too close. I don't see that being the problem though.
Alright, let's check it out.
Also, the English thing. It should be in English. It looks like
Nope.
it's in Russian,
Well, let me do it.
but
Try picking up the fence kit.
there's a translation under each under all that.
Got my log. That was it.
Son of a bitch.
And this is where I had issues after that. I wasn't able to put the fences in.
So maybe I can put the fence out a little bit more. Just enough, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just laying this down here
Yep.
for now.
Nope, I'm going to use it. This is the test grounds.
Oh,
Okay, so that's where we would reasonably put it. So let's try it right here. And that's still going to make it to where you can't get through either side. Okay. Are you going to try to deconstruct it?
yeah, I'm just trying to make sure we can get it figured out, and then we'll...
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if you were we were going to use those logs or if I needed to grab more. Is all.
Well, I figured I'd try to use the same logs.
Yeah.
See here.
Right here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Nope.
Your mother. Okay, hold on. Fold this. You might be able to get through that. That's about as far away as it can get, though.
Still won't let me build there anyways.
What? Alright. I'm wondering if you can't put a gate in front of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Alright, try to build it one more time. Maybe there's like a safeguard so you can't do that. Huh. You little bitch.
I have an idea. Fortunately, it's going to be a little bit bigger than we want to. What if we did a watchtower? Well, that's not going to really help us. Never mind. Let's just say maybe bring a post out this way, do like sideways, and then we make like a gate out here.
See, I can make the
But I'm not
gate
sure how that...
backwards, but that's not going to help.
Yeah.
Because you can just deconstruct it, right?
Technically, yeah.
And that probably won't show up on the logs.
It might, but if they do it at certain times, like every time the server resets, the logs disappear. Like the logs reset as well.
Lame.
And I was like, I emailed Nitrado, and they're like, they're working on setting up to where you have at least a full day of logs. That would be more beneficial.
Yeah, like it drops off at the 24-hour mark. See, look how close I can get that. Now...
Yeah.
Because all they'd really need is just something to keep people out until they want to be in. And if it was set up like this, the door would swing inward, and that would actually save on space. What do you think?
You can see if it works.
Yeah, let's check it out. All right, logs. That's tools. Nice. Which one's logs? The tent?
The first tent on your right.
Yes. Oh, it took the whole... It didn't take the whole stack. There. What's up with DC? Like, why are there so many damn tents in there?
That's everyone else's tents. They keep all your traders.
I told them not
Cineo
to
has
do
like
that.
3 tents. I don't know if anyone else has any tents up there right now.
I accidentally put
I have
4
tents
of them in
inside. I locked my tents in the tower. I took that tower to hide things for now.
I saw that. I saw that there was a 4 combo lock in a gate.
With the combo the same as it was.
I didn't check it. I didn't want to have to put it in while I was streaming.
Alright. Well, I brought metal wire. We have to build.
Let me go get the hammer. You got nails? Oh, okay. I see how it is. Okay. Alright.
metal wire and the pliers.
Okay, got that. Is there any place the metal wire is located at?
It was in one of the. I hope you didn't lose that shit too. Man.
Man, on my way in before that shithead killed me, I had metal wire, pliers, barbed wire,
Yeah, I had
hatchet,
metal wire in one of the
everything.
boxes. Let's check the tent here. Maybe I put it in here.
Wouldn't just so happen to be in the house.
Nope. Hey, Cineo is a little
Grabby?
helpful at times, but yeah, just I had planks upon planks and the metal wire is gone. I specifically brought metal wire down here with pliers, and the pliers are gone.
I got the pliers. They're in my hand.
Oh, I was like, damn. I mean, there might be more metal wire up at DC as well, but you got too much shit on me.
Oh yeah, Instinct. We're actually gonna have a KOS day, so it's gonna be full on war through the whole server. If you see him, you kill him. It's gonna be an all day thing. Of course, I won't be able to participate in the whole thing, but we're gonna try to make it on a weekday, where it's like from noon to midnight is a full or all out war. So yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing something like that. We're also going to do, or we're looking into doing like a 30 days of night kind of thing. Like northern Russia and Alaska and Canada, they all suffer from this phenomenon where the tilt of the earth during the winter solstice, they have extended periods of darkness. It's like, they have so many days, it's just dark. Like the Arctic ring, with anything within the Arctic ring, like they have, like it's like 28 days of solid night. We're gonna do a full day, a full 24-hour cycle of it. It's nothing but night. And that's just on the table. It's not a definite. Hey, Penguin. Hey, you don't have any wire, do you?
I think I've got some up in DC, so I'll go have a look, bring some down.
Okay, I appreciate it. We're trying to do some field testing on boosts.
Okay, I'll go see what I've got up there.
All right, appreciate it, dude. If I was to ever run into a Mr. Penguin in real life, he would sound just like him.
I went down and I helped the Brotherhood for a little bit because they're kind of like falling apart.
Yeah.
And there was literally one guy on, and he was the one that was ready to quit. So I talked with him, got him set up. I moved him to where they had their self. Oh my god! I was like, you guys are like sitting ducks right here, and you're wondering why you're being raided. Holy shit! Oh,
I have a viewer asking if you stream as well. Are you going to start streaming?
I'll stream periodically, yeah.
There you go. Do you need more planks?
I have some. We're gonna need a lot more, but
No, yeah. I mean, at least for the field testing.
are we gonna build the whole side of the watchtower first, or what was your?
Yeah. I would think that the only thing that really needs to be built is maybe just the bottom for the boosts, and then the floor, the top floor. Because once the top floor is built, then they can put all their stored wares up there, and people can't get into that shit.
Are you still streaming now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, hello, viewers.
Yeah, I got one guy. His name's Instinct, and he's pretty interested. He's going to be getting it. I think he said in a week or a couple weeks. He's going to be getting it. He asked if it was worth it, and I was like, it is broken, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's like it's 50-50 on whether or not you will enjoy it, pretty much. But yeah, it's broken as it is. It's really fun and addicting. Like, we've spent way too much time on this game.
If this was any other game, I would have packed it away.
Yeah, me too. But like, that's the thing, is like the game can be adapted and changed to how you want to play it.
Which is exactly what we've done here. Yep.
Yeah, and people are loving it. Like, I like that we're getting compliments on it. They're like, this is like one of the best servers we've been on. That literally, like I said, I was talking with the guy from the Brotherhood, and RDC Cole, or Craig, I think his name, RTC Craig.
Yeah, because it's Colton and then there's Craig.
Yeah, RTC Craig has been hitting me up, asking me questions about the server. I'm like, dude, we're still kind of new. Like, don't know if I can give you advice on how to run a server. We're still trying to figure it out. But apparently, he runs a Discord server that's 800 and 900 people.
That's too much, man. That's too much.
I guess it's in shambles, and all those people came over here. So, and
yeah, we need to put a limit.
Honey? Do you remember Honey that I banned almost immediately for just constantly questioning the Discord? Like,
I think so.
Like, I was just like, yeah. So that was Ashley.
What?
I'm pretty sure that was Ashley. Yeah. I was talking with him. He's like, oh, thank you for. He's like, Honey was the other one. Like, she's a mute. I was like, you fucking kidding me? Like,
wait a minute.
I was like, hold up. He's like, yeah, legitimate mute. I'm like, oh yeah, I know. We had one in our squad for a while. So I was like, no freaking way. Like, what are the odds of that?
You're fucking with me.
I was like, oh, thank God, because she was so annoying. Like, can you guys come get me? No, we can't come get you. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that just yet. I'm gonna lock myself in there.
I know. I was waiting for you to do it so I could call you dumbass.
The top one.
Yeah, you could do the top one, or you could do the.
Actually, should have enough. I should be able to build the stairs.
Do you need nails or more planks?
I have plenty of planks. Got 21 in here, which is enough for the ceiling.
Okay.
And the floor.
The floor. And again, this is just the field test because this is definitely not where I want one of the booths. So this.
Well, I haven't really built the sidewalls.
Yeah.
There we go.
How many people are in the server every day? As of right now, there's not a whole lot. I mean, we got two-thirds of a page. Yeah, it varies throughout the day. There's some UK players. Well, let's say EU players. There's some EU players. I don't know. Do we have any Aussies?
Not 100% certain on that. I know we have Irish, mostly European players right now. A lot of them have been inviting their friends. So
yeah,
our European base is probably about split even with the American base.
I think you're right, and US. They love it. They love it.
Yeah, they play well. Like they love the RP, and they're actually doing pretty well with it too. So,
Yeah, yeah.
Is he not
He's saying
coming
more
down with
people,
our
more
wire?
lag. Yeah, it varies though. I think our Discord, we just weeded out some. What are we at? About 100 now on Discord. So,
We're still over 100.
okay, and
Yeah.
about 3/4 of them, maybe 60% of them are verified and have access to the server. And they haven't all been super active, but you know, it's been a round robin game, which has been nice. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I didn't want it there. But this is just a field test because if it doesn't work, it has to come down anyways. So
Yeah. Which will just get all the supplies out of it. So.
yeah, yeah,
Was Mr. Penguin coming back down?
yeah. He's looking to see if he had wire. Um, but yeah, we actually have the upgraded server. It has the additional bandwidth. Um, it's a few extra bucks per like dozen or something like
So
that.
you got PvP'd in the Northwest Airfield, huh?
No, I got PvP'd in Starry Sober.
Oh.
Dude, he straight up. I didn't have a problem. He aimed at me. I said, wait. Can you at least let me kill this fucking zombie, you prick? So I killed the zombie, and I said, okay, let me surrender, and then you can take whatever you want. There's no point in killing me. I'm brand new. I barely even have anything. And he was trying to talk to me, and he was in party chat. That's why I came around and said, you know, should we be doing away with party chat? And then
I think if they want to use party chat, it's going to be hard to police, to be honest.
yeah, it will. It
They're
will.
going to be in party chat. But if they don't comply within a certain time frame, then whatever happens.
Well, I didn't even have a gun out. I was barehanded. I actually was talking to the guys in chat, and I was like,
Yeah.
I want to go when this is totally neutral, even though this is a KOS zone. Well, he ended up fucking shooting me, and he got like 2 shots into me, and I went ahead and killed that zombie, and I surrendered. So while I was bleeding to death, and he was like, "Oh, you're bleeding, man," and I was like, "Well, do you mind if I bandage myself?" He's like, "No, go ahead," and then he wanted to know if I had multivitamins. I was like, no, I don't have multivitamins, but you can have whatever I got on me. I was like, I'm just trying to make it to DC. This is my first time on here. And he didn't know who I was. And I was like, you know who I am, right? I was like, I'm a merchant. I'm not even hostile. And he was like, oh, okay, all right. Well, just don't move until I leave. And I was like, okay. So he had me lay down in the surrender position. So I did, and my hands are on the back of my head. And he went to take off behind a tent, and I seen him poke back around. I said, "This motherfucker's gonna shoot me in the head," and he switches from his VSS to what looked to be maybe a VSD, and then fucking shot me. I didn't even hardly have anything. I had an SG5K with 1 mag. I had a Scorpion with a few mags. I had very little food. I had a cooking pot of water. I was like, I didn't have hardly anything, and I didn't quite understand the point of doing it. It wasn't. I know it was in KOS, and I know that there's PvP there, but I feel like it actually could have been role played out because I was completely, non-hostile and cooperative at that, little fucker. And then he says no regrets. He's on an embargo. He is not to be traded with. I should probably put that in our chat. He probably doesn't give a shit, and oh, I don't need to trade. I'll send one of the Bodark to trade for me, or I'll have they'll get me stuff, or I don't need your shit kind of thing. Oh yeah, good role play, buddy. I once he said no regrets.
Until the Bodark starts losing all their weapons.
Yeah. But once he said no regrets, I almost said, you know what? Fuck you, dude. Listen here, Bodark. This is what happened. He killed a merchant while he was on his way, to the guild hall or whatever. And I'd like his head on a pike. Or there's going to be a full-on embargo against you guys. Hey, buddy.
I don't want my head on a pike.
Not you. Wow, your gloves stand out like crazy.
I know, like super glow.
Yeah, they do.
Sorry, I thought I'd better get changed just in case any people come in overnight that needs medical attention.
Oh yeah, you got to play the role, buddy. I like the hair. It's tight. You look like an old doctor that survived the fall.
Yeah. So I thought,
I'm done with that.
yeah, I put the wire. Just here's the wire for you if you need it.
Oh, yeah, we can't. I can't see it.
Hold on.
Alright.
Nope. No. Damn it.
Alright. Okay.
Actually, here, place it on this wall. And then here's the pliers under my feet. Mighty, can you see the pliers? Can you see the pliers?
Can you see it on the? Can you see it on the wall? Or not?
No.
No. So you go ahead and build the gate.
Here, I'm gonna drop these pliers. Can you see these?
No.
Oh, it's definitely you because I can see them. Would you
do you want me to take the wire off the wall first?
Yeah. Take the wire off. And
If you wouldn't mind.
log out.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
We'll get out of game chat.
Yep. The buzzing's kind of weird. Hey, Mighty, you got any Tetra? Actually, Penguin, do you have any Tetra before you log out? I'm suffering. Thank you, my good sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
I'm taking my last Tetra right now, so.
Yeah. I've got loads more backup in my store, so
That's why you're the master of medicine, man.
Back in one moment.
I wonder, do I have...
He was in the group that came with like honey and all them.
Oh yeah. I wanna.
Yeah,
take
they were
this.
they were part of another RP server.
I'm gonna put it right here. That fell to the ground.
It did, definitely.
What is wrong with you? Keeps falling to the floor. Maybe you can't put it on that little corner piece. I'm just trying to give us some light so the viewers can see what's going on. Throw it on top of the bus. Or sit it on top of the bus, sorry. It's more of a solid structure. Maybe it'll work. There we go. There we go. Look at all that light. God. So in Chernogorsk, I found 2 generators, and then in Electra, I found a generator.
Nice.
Oh, I better, yeah, he said thanks for the light. All you could see was the floating gloves. I will go out of game chat for him. Actually, I'm going to seize this opportunity, and I'm going to go on a slight break, and hopefully this door will be fixed. It's going to take him about, 30 seconds to get in and come back, and I will be right back. Actually, I'll sit back here so we can watch. Look, he's already back.
It's your penguin.
Hello. Let's try this again.
Indeed.
I see it in your
Let's
hands.
lie back.
I see it.
You see on the floor?
All right, we'll be right back.
I do. Thank you very much.
Right, if I've got a car battery, can I attach a car battery to a floodlight?
I don't know, to be honest. I've never tried. I've always attached them to generators.
Right. Because I've got a spare floodlight up the top. If I can get it attached to a battery, I'll bring it down for you. So you actually will have light.
I would test it because I think you need a cable reel as well. So
I've got a cable reel up there anyway.
yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
All right, sounds awesome. Thank you. So it can work. Shop's open. I kind of feel like maybe it should be reversed though. Like the wall, we can do like a half wall here. Are you even on? Are you just like chilling? Am I talking to myself? I am.
Let's see what we're looking like here. How's it work out?
It can work. The door has to be closed from the outside. But I think the whole thing could, if you, uh, here's what I'm thinking. Come to this side. Close that.
Okay.
If this was reversed, you could just keep this bottom open, almost like a shop window. And I don't think you can jump in. Try jump over me and into there.
I can't even jump onto you.
Well, I guess you can jump in there. We could just do the
I mean,
frame on the top.
I could
and then
angle,
wood on the bottom.
I could angle the door a little bit more. You know, whenever I go to place it on this right-hand side, I'll just have you stand, you know, in the corner so it kind of blocks it.
Yeah.
Or have someone stand in the corner so it kind of blocks it. But yeah, I can angle it a little bit so it makes it to where the gate stays inside. It's not too bad. We may have to build the top, at least the walls, for like a lower section, so that you know you can't jump inside. I don't know. Hell, we could just do a full build. I don't know. So it's completely secure. There's no questions. People will leave their shit here without any thought, you know, and have to worry about it.
Well, unfortunately, if it's reversed, it can be dismantled. But we should just
even with the lock on,
like a safe zone. Even with the lock on, you can dismantle the.
That's kind of lame. That's kind of lame. It is now Dr. Penguin.
Yes.
What do you think? Would you feel safe leaving your equipment in this building?
Yeah. I trust everyone in this city after this apocalypse.
Okay, so here's the deal. So this is going to be the guild hall. This is where the merchants' main like business area is. This area that we're standing in is going to be the guild or the bazaar. So it's going to be completely walled off all the way around. And then, so it'd be like double security. So the main wall is going to be gated. You can't get, the shops aren't open until one of us are on, one of the merchants are on. So, like say we need to get like a European guy so that he's on when the Europeans are on and they can have access. And then of course the US guys, when, you know, we're all on when they're on. So,
yeah.
And then anyone in between would just kind of be shit out of luck, unfortunately. But if they feel they don't like this setup, then they can always move it to Devil's Castle. So they have the choice in between the bazaar and Devil's Castle.
Yeah, that sounds like it will work.
So I mean, this right here is going to have a locked wall all the way around. It's going to be gated, and then our personal wares. So each of us will have our own booth as well. So Mighty will have he'll be the arms dealer. You'll be medical. I'll just kind of be miscellaneous, like clothing and tools and whatever people need really. And then old Bobby Cineo, he'll specialize in like building equipment, construction, like wooden planks, nails, wires, shit like that. And then whatever the traders want, the faction traders, if they want to come to here, they'll have their own booth to trade whatever they like. And then at DC, it can be the same thing for them. I would probably just want one booth per trader. Either you pick the bazaar or you pick DC. Or we could leave the bazaar only for us. You know, once one of us are online, we can open the gate. We'll be open. You can open up your shop or, you know, any of the shops that they may want. We're always available on Discord. So if there's any question to pricing, you can just be like, hey, this guy's wanting an M4 Mighty. How much do you want for it? And then, you know, there can be a discussion there.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mighty?
That sounds good.
It sounds good to me.
Which one? Having all the traders in DC and having this as the merchant's bazaar, or having giving everyone the option to come in here?
Well, I don't know if I want to keep all my guns down here.
Yeah. Well, we'll have
'Cause-
you'll have you won't keep your guns in here. Like all the high
Yeah.
tier stuff, we're gonna have in the house. The house is gonna be like our vault. So it's gonna be walled
yeah.
off. It's gonna have its own locks. Of course, there's doors inside that can be locked, which, of course, will have to be relocked after
Every
server reset. Yep. And then, but the gates will be the main security, and then those will of course be backup security, which we may be
Yeah.
able to put gates inside as well. So it'd be like a vault within a vault within a vault kind of deal.
Sounds good.
So, all right. So, yeah, I guess we could make this the merchant's bazaar, and whenever somebody wants something, they come in.
Yeah.
And then we can bring people in and show them an example of how their booth should look in DC. And then, of course, no griefing in DC. You're not allowed to touch anyone's shit in DC. They have to open their shop. You can't touch it. Yada yada yada, all that shit. So.
Yeah.
Surely, shouldn't the builder be down here looking at how all the booths should be built?
You would think so. Is Cineo even on?
Yeah, he's up at DC.
I was gonna say maybe he's running with the Bodarks again.
Yeah, maybe. maybe.
I know we have got a Bodoc just stood there right by the medical tent.
Okay. And down here, I do not recommend tents, barrels. If you want to sell tents and barrels, by all means. But I wouldn't set up tents to store shit in. I'd just build a shit ton of crates. Of course, like the larger stuff that we can't put into a crate is, of course, going to have to go into some sort of storage like that. But I would leave it at that. I wouldn't put miscellaneous little things inside of a tent, because then they're going to lock up, because we're going to have a lot of shit here.
Yeah, maybe have, as you said, most of our stuff either in the vault
Yeah,
or up
yeah.
at DC, and if they want, let's say, their car tent, we'll have to then lock up, go get the car tent, and then bring it back to them.
Yeah, which would be perfectly fine. That's like a high-profile trade kind of thing. Because, I mean, tents are going to end up being very scarce. They're going to end up being high-dollar items. The same thing with, like, guns. Most of the Tier 3 guns are going to end up that way. Even some clothing will end up that way. Like, certain backpacks, they're going to be rare because everybody wants them. And then, of course, the more players that we get into the server, then the more rare things are going to become.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited.
So I've noticed there's a couple of medical supplies that I can't get my hands on quite a lot.
Oh, here.
What are you trying to get?
I don't know if you consider it medical or not.
There's like the medical thermometer you can't really get hold of.
Oh, dude, I
Not gonna lie,
straight
I
didn't
found
pick
one
up.
in this area, and I just chucked that shit. not
Yeah, I've
not
not
on this
found
server.
one of them yet.
Not on this
Yeah.
server. I've seen them, but I remember on the when we're on the Kingdom, I haven't found one there. I was like, just eating that shit.
Yeah,
I can't figure
I've been here since yesterday, bouncing around, doing all the hospitals I can find, and today I found my first defib. So they're scarce right now.
So, is the thermometer, does it have a purpose yet? Like, do you actually become feverish
No.
now? Okay.
No, that's meant to be in the next update.
Okay.
So that's why I'm trying to find them now.
So,
Good idea.
if he's a medic, he wants to roleplay a medic, and in the merchants, he is going to
I don't quite understand
be.
what instance saying. So if the British guy's a medic, so you are a question mark.
Asking what I am. So I am the head of the Merchants Guild, but I don't have a role like that. He wants to role play a medic, and we're going to allow him to play a medic that also has merchandise available of a medical nature. I would just, it's the head merchant. You know, I'm a trader. You know, if somebody wants something, and I don't have it, or no one else has it, then we'll go look for it. And then the harder the item is to find, or the longer it takes to find, the more they'll be charged. Which they may offer some sort of crazy reward for the simplest thing, like a KA for 3 glow sticks.
I'll do that. I'll go find you three glow sticks now for KA. I'll be back in a minute.
I have 3 glow sticks. No, we had a trader selling KAs for glow sticks.
I wouldn't call him a traitor. I'd call him an anarchist.
Yes, yeah, that works for me. No, dude, there's no dumb questions. I mean, there are dumb questions, but no. Whenever you're trying to learn how to roleplay, like, I have probably one of the simplest roles. I don't really have a defined thing except for go loot and sell it. That's about it, which is actually all the merchants. Which Penguin 1 and 2 like have a more depth role, so he's also going to roleplay a medic, which is perfectly fine. I am perfectly fine with that. You see somebody sick on the side of the road and they're dying, you know, he wants to save people. He wants to save everyone, whereas the Bodark wants to kill everyone apparently, and eat them or feed them to the infected.
It's like you've just said when I came down before I had to relog, you asked for medication and Mighty only had one left, so you would have had to go hunt out. I have it, so
yeah, which I still have an infection. I don't know if it's because I've had it for so long.
Yeah, you've had it for so long. I have to keep giving you them.
Right. How do I do this? Hold on. We gotta role play this.
Yep.
Help me, doctor.
Oh yeah.
Don't make that sound. Yes, please turn down the lights. It hurts my eyes. Can you feed them to me while I'm laying down?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
There you go. I hope you feel better.
I hope so too.
If you still have the infection, after about 5-10 minutes, just let me know, and we'll have to do this all again.
Sounds good. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit better. Maybe I'll get up and walk around at least. All right. Let's see. It's been nighttime for about 30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer.
Yeah, the nighttime should last about an hour.
Yeah.
A little bit less than, actually. And it's not nearly as dark in-game as it is on the video.
Yeah, definitely. Now I was just thinking it'd be much easier to build in the light. I guess we can go ahead and start dismantling. Do I have duct tape? Was I fortunate enough to find duct tape again? Oh yeah, I did. I found a player dropped duct tape. One thing I hope they never fix is the duct tape glitch. If you restrain yourself with duct tape and break out, you get a brand new roll. Oh, wait. Would that be exposing an exploit and then putting it on a stream? I know that's against the rules, but it's a well-known exploit. It's not really like a game-breaking exploit either. Yes, it's dark. I'm gonna run over here and get a hatchet, which acts as a chopping device and as a hammer. Does the hatchet still not dismantle? It says destroy.
You have to take the wire off first.
Ah, damn it. Yeah, it says dismantle. I was wondering why it was full on swing. I thought it did like a little like hammer thing, like whenever you build it. We're gonna start with fencing, I guess. How do you dismantle the top?
You have to get rid of the stairs first, I think.
Dismantle. Ah, there it is. Dismantle roof. Roof. So I wonder if Cineo knows that if he would, you know, stay alive, that his building skills would go up. That wasn't so bad. You do dismantle with the shovel, right, to take the poles down?
Is it just on my side that he's gliding across the floor, smacking a shovel around?
That's probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably me desynced. Can you still see the shovel? Oh, I forgot to turn my mic on. Can you guys still see the shovel?
Yeah.
Do you want to try it? Maybe I'm desynced slightly.
You gotta pull all the planks and nails off the walls first.
They gotta be off the walls. Son of a
Yes, sir.
biscuit eater. That's good to hear, buddy. He said he's seen a couple of DayZ YouTubers with over 20,000 plus subs, and he said none of them came close to being as entertaining as I have been for the last 2 hours. So now he's giving me this big old fat fucking head. And now I'm thinking, oh man, I want to be the next big fucking thing.
DayZ can definitely be boring to watch.
Yes, it really just depends on, like, if that's what you're into. Like, kind of like watching Minecraft. Some people cannot watch Minecraft at all. But, I mean, it just depends. Like, I watched a Let's Play. Dude, this thing, like, any normal person would have thrown their computer out the window. But, like, I watched the whole thing. There's like 90-something episodes. And they were all like an hour long. And I watched them all, like, just kept watching them. I couldn't get over them. Are the planks not off? I still see a plank floating there. Now it's time for the old temperamental.
This is the problem I had earlier. Couldn't get rid of it.
It's like not even giving me the option. It's not like popping up or nothing. Oh. Got it. Looking straight down in the middle of the base. Come on, fence. Give it to me. Come on, fence. Fucker. Sorry. Little Tourette's there, wasn't it? Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Thank you. I was,
Yeah, I'm watching you glide on my side. You're gliding across the room. That's why I'm trying to. I find it hard to give you the medication.
Okay. Do you still have the kits on you? Do I have them on me? I have extra rope, so I guess I could make some. So we can have the extras. You know how we did the house? We had like 3-4 of them going. Takes does it take long sticks?
Short.
Short. Split. Okay, take these. Is it just 2 for the fences?
Fences 2, short sticks, and watchtower is 4.
Okay. Okay, there we go. And then take those, and then put that back. And that.
Finally got it.
Okay, alright. So we're gonna come back over here and there is a fence already being built back here. Okay, that works. This will be a difficult spot. Oh shit. Okay, there's one. I hope that works. Do you already have some attached to this? Oh no, did it bug out? Oh, that one already has some. What about this one? Did you already put some on here?
Yeah.
Max, let you know that people are putting messages up and they're not actually going through on your stream.
Oh. It must be
Yeah, me too.
starting to get a delay.
I'm probably gonna log out here. I gotta get up really early in the morning.
Okay.
Start
Yep,
the
I
tools.
gotta...
But yeah, we'll finish this up tomorrow.
Yep. Let's see here. I don't see any additional messages.
He was typing a minute ago saying that are you able to see any of my messages because they're not popping up on stream. But he's retracted them for some reason.
He said, yeah, probably a delay. I refreshed, it should be good now. Yeah, I wasn't getting anything. Okay. Did he happen to leave the show? Yes, he did, right there. Okay. Take the show. Well, now. We're gonna have to move those out a little bit further. Is that what's going on? What is it you guys say when you're pissed? Is it bollocks? Bollocks. I wish I could use these logs. Make it quite a bit easier.
Yeah, I thought there was some places on the map that you could actually use the logs and planks.
There's planks that you can use, but I don't know about logs. Okay, let's pull this up and take this. That hasn't been determined. That I'm not sure of. Did I put that in my pocket? Uh-oh. I lost a fence kit. Did I? Did I actually lose the fence kit? Oh, you fucker. Oh, wait, there's one. Did they really jump all the way over here? Or did he just have an extra one that he dropped off?
I'm not too sure.
Ah, this is so irritating. I just got DayZ'd on my fence kits.
Psst, look, your infection's now gone.
It is. How do you know that? Oh, you're watching the stream. Duh.
How do you think I knew when I needed to give you more medication?
I thought you were just a good fucking doctor, dude. What's the rarest gun in DayZ right now? He says that people do certain guns. So, if I am correct, it's a good fight between the VSS, which is like the suppressed marksman's rifle, or the DMR. Hey, Suam. No, that's Sua Monkey. Sua Monkey? Yeah. Sua Monkey. What's up, buddy? The VSS and the KA-74, I'd say. I know with VSS for sure. And then there's the LAR. The LAR is a good one. And then, sorry, buddy, this is a private server. You'd have to go through, join, get verified, and then. Yeah, there's a process. I'm not saying that you can't, but it's an 18 plus server. So if you're under 18, then you have to kind of prove that your maturity level will match that of the rest of the server. And then there's also mild verification to keep alts out. We don't want alternate accounts because that just causes trouble. Now, I'm not saying 12 is a bad thing. I'm definitely not saying that. You just have to prove that you'll be able to be mature enough to play. I'm 33. The guy just got off. He's the server owner. He's 38. There's a couple other 30-year-olds and stuff like that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. So don't get me wrong. You know, it's hard to find a 12-year-old that can match the maturity level of a 30-year-old. So don't take it offensively, please. I mean, I played with 12-year-olds before that would whoop my ass in a video game, but they have a temper. Okay, we're gonna do our next. This is gonna be a feat in itself. It's gonna take a long time. Part of it. I probably won't even do on stream. It's going to be such a. If you go to my my first stream of the day, it's about a 3-hour stream. I actually put the Discord link in there. You can go to that Discord link, and then there's all the information, all the rules, how the server works, all that stuff. It's all available in there. Let me build. Let me build. Right there. That will work for me. All right. Oh wait, this one's 2. One of these. There we go. Okay, shovel. Oh my, this is gonna take so long. I want to get Cineo on this. In the first video that I did today, actually I may still have it linked. Give me 1 second. Right there. There you go. I'm not saying you're going to be able to get in, but I'm also not saying that. I'm not saying you will or won't be able to. It's all going to be on the discretion of the server owner. Considering, yeah, we've had issues with kids getting mad and they grief the save zone. People think that they can safely store items there or whatever, and then we got griefed, and people lost items or died, and all right, you're gonna have to have a little bit of patience. So you're gonna have to read the rules, and then if you have a Facebook, there's a Facebook verification. If you don't have a Facebook, there's other means of verification. But it's going to take a little bit of time. The server owner literally just got offline because he has an early day tomorrow. Okay. I think I have just enough to do this section here. Yes, yes, it is. That's why I say it's mostly based on maturity level, rather than an 18 plus kind of thing. We have one kid, his Discord name is Noob Master, and then if I remember right, his PlayStation name is Beastmaster. So it's a little confusing, but he's 14. He's French, which isn't a bad thing. There's just a little bit of a language gap. Trying to communicate with him can sometimes be difficult. But he handles himself okay. Well, we had a couple of issues where, he came out of his role in a weird way. Or he did things that he shouldn't have been doing. Like he took a car. Cars aren't super easy to come by, but they're not super hard. And he ended up taking a car from his faction and then drove it outside of their base and only made it like, I don't know, 200 feet down the road and ended up crashing it. So, like there's things like that. Like he should have known better not to take the car. But he did. So it's all done and in the past, and he was reprimanded and... Oh shit, can't repair a shovel? Okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, I think he got mad. The younger one, the kid that got kicked out, actually, he sorry, my back's starting to hurt. He had done something wrong, and we were talking about reprimanding, and he got upset to the point that he's like, "Oh, I'll show you," thinking that he was going to get banned. Like it was going to be the ultimate reprimandation, and it wasn't going to be. It was going to be, oh well, you're gonna be in the brig for this long, or however, whatever they were going to do with him. It wasn't going to be anything too insane. It was going to be a little bit of role play. Did I throw that down on my shovel? Where did the shovel go? Oh, you get the shovel. You want to put this up?
I was looking to see how you repair it.
I think it has to be a sharpening stone.
Funny enough, I know where someone had a sharpening stone.
It's all good. If we lose it, we lose it. So the Facebook thing is you join the Facebook group and then you post your Discord name and your PlayStation name, which they should be the same. That would alleviate any kind of confusion later. Like if somebody's trying to figure out who, Bear Slayer is in Discord or in PlayStation. Like say your name in PlayStation is Bear Slayer. And then in Discord, your name is Panda Lover or whatever you want to say, right? Then you're never going to be able to figure out who you're looking for because it's all jacked up. But you can change your nickname. Come on now, this one's going to be finicky. Finicky. Let's drop this for now. I wonder if I chop down this tree, if it'll make it easier for me to do it. Probably not. He'll probably gonna mess the whole thing up. Of course, it fell the wrong way.
Tree always falls the opposite way that you want it to.
Yep. I wish it would fall like in real life. Like if I'm standing right here, it's gonna fall the way that. Oh, wait. I got it. Now I will use you.
Do you have a silencer on you?
A what?
Silence pistol or anything, because you've got a Z right by the bus that I think may come this way if you keep building.
Got him.
Yeah, I've only got loud weapons on this, so...
Canned food, man. Canned food.
Come on, you're not meant to tell everyone what the most powerful weapon in the game is.
Oh, yeah, you have to, man. That's why I'm here.
If you're teaching everyone the secrets, do you want to teach me how to use a defib properly without electrocuting yourself?
I heard that you can't use it on yourself. You have to use it on other people. And then I heard that it has to be dry conditions.
Yeah.
And
I've tried doing it inside buildings when it's been raining outside, and no, that don't work. It still electrocutes you. People that I've spoken on PC saying that it's bugs completely. They need to fix it.
That could very well be. I wouldn't doubt it in all honesty.
That's why you can That's why you now can start CPR on people.
Yeah.
And hope you can bring them back to life.
I could see that.
I hear a Z. Where is he? He's over there. Right. I'll be back.
Okay. I don't know if Sua Monkey's still in here. But just if you can hear me or you're still in here, just please make sure that you read the rules. Make sure that you look at the factions. Make sure that you're understanding what's going on here. This isn't just a run and gun server, but it's also you could be killed. It's a kill friendly hardcore RP server. It runs just as if it was a real apocalypse in real life. There's a preservation of life that has to be maintained at all times. If it like came down to it, and say you're in a city looting, and you come across two hostiles, and it's just you, it wouldn't be a big deal to fight them, no. But it's two people, or even one for that matter. Now, thank you. Now, what if you ran into a group of 8 people? What would you do in real life? Well, I myself would either hide or I would run. because you wouldn't normally be able to clearly tell who they belong with, if they're hostile or if they're friendly, unless it was like they wore a specific uniform, or they wore armbands, or something along the lines of that. Do you only catching part of that, buddy?
Yeah, it said
Oh.
do you only, and that was it.
Yeah, he was probably going to type
deleted it.
something and he accidentally hit enter. That's all good. That's all good. Yep, yeah, he sent it by accident. That's what I thought. It's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and chop down a couple trees. This will probably be my last piece of fencing that I put up.
Okay.
At least tonight. And then tomorrow we'll probably go on another quick loot run. Gonna need some more nails for crates. And to finish building the walls. I was wondering if I would join the server. So it recently changed. It actually changed today, actually. It was that you would choose your server, or your faction, and then the faction leader would approve it. Unless they had less than 12 members. If they had less than 12 members, you're automatically accepted. So since we have a good amount of members now, we've set it up to where you're a lone wolf or you're a solo player until you meet people in the game, and either you request to join them or one short.
I've got it in my arm.
It should say attach. There we go. There we go. Thank you, sir. You can either request to join or they offer you a position in their faction. So it's more so kind of like in real life. You're not... If there was a real life apocalypse, you couldn't, you couldn't... That's looking pretty good. You couldn't request to join a faction. There'd be like radios and shit like that, but there wouldn't be, that would probably be the survivalist. If I would have a recommendation for it, I feel like that would be the survivalist faction. They're more so willing to help. But the thing about it is most of the players that are playing in here are seasoned. So they already know how to play. I mean, I understand what you're saying, that I don't want it that close. There's going to be a gate there. I'm going to put this right here for now. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Which we're kind of touching on the possibility of having seasons, where like this is season 1, and then season 2 would be, a change, some sort of change in the server, and then season 3 would be another change, of course. So we're looking into different different possibilities of what's going on, how we're going to run the server, what kind of events there are going to be. If we haven't really considered server wipes yet, because that's a nightmare. That's just a nightmare right now. Yeah. So whenever I got it, we didn't have private servers, so we just had to do it on official, and official can be brutal. It really can. And there's also open private servers, which are more or less should just be official servers. It doesn't make sense to me to have a private server that's open. But yeah, I can totally understand what you mean. And there's going to be, if role playing is something that you want to be, that you're interested in, then even joining the server and, letting people know, hey, I'm new to the game, I'm still learning it, I don't know even all the button functions or whatever, they'll still be willing to help. There's a lot of people willing to help. I'm going to go ahead and attach these, and then split these. Attach those. Yeah, there's a lot of people willing to help. There's a lot of people willing to sacrifice their time to teach people the game. And it's crazy. It's crazy how many people are willing to help people learn. But then there's other people they'll teach you the game and they'll turn around and kill you. That's official. That's how brutal the official servers are. Let's see what time we got. About 20 minutes. You guys are going to hear my stop playing siren. Stop playing, get to bed siren. Actually, before we break into this last 20 minutes, I'm going to take a very fast break. And then we'll maybe finish up some of these walls a little bit, add some crossbars to them and stuff like that. We'll see. Okay. All right. So we're coming down to the end, and I'm gonna let my alarm be the stopping point. It's technically about 13 minutes. It'll be 11 o'clock my time. Oh, I'm on Central Time when I'm at work, and then I'm on Eastern Time when I'm at home. Fun times. We're gonna go ahead and bring the hatchet back out. I wonder if I can use duct tape on the hatchet. So duct tape repairs almost everything. Almost everything. And then we'll go ahead and do it one more time because it's still damaged. Multiple levels of damage. You find stuff in pristine condition, it will degrade to worn condition. Then after worn is damaged. After damaged is very damaged. And then right now it's 11 p.m. for me, and I wake up and go to work at about 6. Usually I get off about 4. Sometimes there's some additional work that I have to do after work because I'm the manager. But I'm going to start streaming from, it's probably going to be 5 to 7. That'd be 5 to 7 p.m. Central Time. And then 9 to 11 every day. So it'll be 4 hours a day. And that'll be Monday through Thursday. That's not set yet, of course, since I just restarted. But if I can keep that time frame, then I'm going to. Just, trying to take it one step at a time. I'm not going to do that part. I want to do the upper. Can I build the upper? Not destroy. Not dismantle. Next part, upper, there. But yeah, I'm going to try to stream most every weekday. On Fridays, I drive home right after work. It's a 4.5 hour drive. And then on the weekends, I want to spend time with family. Not that. That. There we go. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. I appreciate the vote of confidence. I really do. I'm hoping that the it being the private server, it's gonna add to uniqueness. Oh no! Build the top. Build the top. Do I not have enough? Oh, I might not have enough planks. Let's put that in here. And then take nails. Attach nails. Take planks. Attach planks. Alright. Let's see if that was the problem. Hey, look what I found. Found my fence kit I lost. Why does it say there's only 3 here? Now it's saying 9. I think that might be enough. I can't remember. I haven't built a whole lot. I can set posts like a mother. But there we go. Build upper frame. But usually it's Mighty. His son was on playing with us for a little while. He's part of the clan. Was part of the clan. And they built a lot of our bases and stuff. And then we have another fella. His name's Jackson. He's actually the leader of one of the factions in the private server. Let's see here. Yep, I had ran out of planks. Anyways, he damn, did I run out of planks? Anyways, he was part of our clan, and he joined along with us on the private server, and he built a lot. In the public servers, we had a recruit base, and it was located in Gorka. There's a large farm on the north side of Gorka. We fenced off the entire outside perimeter, which is crazy to think about. If anybody watching knows how big that farm is, it's just insane. And we had the whole thing fenced off, the entire thing fenced off. And that was like the recruit base. It had a gate in the front, and everything else was walled off. There's no way in. And we did all this in 1.02, which still allowed you to ghost, which was rough. We had some relentless onslaughts between three different factions or clans. There's three different clans that kept attacking us over and over and over and over again. It was just horrible, and it almost burnt me out. I had to tell them. PUBG was on sale for 50% off, and I ended up buying PUBG and played it until 1.05 or 4 came out. And I just told everybody that I was getting burnt out, and it was just, I think I was running back from the coast like 4 and 5 times, within an hour. So it was a painful experience, and I didn't want to do it anymore. Now, if it would have been legitimate that they were getting into our base legitimately, not ghosting in, it wouldn't have been nearly as bad. We would have wrecked them. They didn't have a whole lot of skill. They just kept catching us off guard because, they would log out here and then log back in over there, and we'd be waiting for them here, and they'd be over there, and it just, it really messed up the game, the whole ghosting, which it's fixed now. So, like in a public server, if I logged out here and went to a different server to move over to there, it would spawn me randomly around the map. There would be no real rhyme or reason to it now. It'll just spawn you wherever it feels like. I'm going to eat a little bit of food. So here's the concept of the bazaar. This is catching up for anybody that wasn't watching before. So we're walling off the entire parking lot, and this is going to be known to everybody, so it's not like it's a secret. This whole thing's going to be walled off all the way around. All the way. I'm going to bring it up around to here, and then the wall's going to stop right here. This is going to be kind of like a night cells thing, I think, if it even works out like that. It may not even work out like that. And then the wall's going to continue. It's going to go over and around, and then we're going to leave the road so people can drive their cars up to Devil's Castle, which is our safe zone. We're going to continue the walls around all the way over here. We're going to have another gate over here, of course. Why wouldn't we? There's an opening for it. And this, we had one guy that was wanting to be a car salesman, which isn't a bad idea. Cars are worth, a few guns. If we end up making nails the currency, one nail would be $1, so a car would be, worth, 5,000 nails. But, we could block this area off and make it a small car lot, 3 or 4 cars in here, and people come in and buy them and take off with them. It's all going to be all the way up to there. They can be. They cause massive, massive frame drops. Like to the point. So me and Jackson, before we were in this server, we were in a different role-playing server. It was a very laid back, very protected server. No killing allowed, more or less. It was kind of boring, but we made the best of it because we didn't have another server to go to that we thought that we'd be interested in. Anyways, we had a merchant shop based out of DC, and we had a car, and we had a special delivery to make, and it was all the way over in Cinestock. So if you look up Cinestock, you'll be able to find it. I didn't know there was a damn door over here. Look at this. Look at this. There's a little shop over here. Son of a bitch. Sorry. All the way over to Cinestock. So the route that we took is we took this road out and then followed this one out, and then we kind of just followed it all the way up, and we went up through Servo. It's Servograd up there. And then we followed the main highway, following the tracks all the way around. Like, I'm talking, even by car, it took forever. It took forever. But we made it all the way over there without incident. And then on our way back, we had a frame drop, and I ended up in a ditch. But it didn't kill the car, and it didn't kill us. So I was able to make it out of the ditch and then make it back. So that's what happens. Like, you'll be driving along, and the best way to drive is in first person. Like, it changes the field of view and requires for less to be loaded. And that's kind of how you want it. The less you have to load, the less likely your frame drops are going to be on console. Anyways, yeah, we made it all the way back, and then I started up this hill and down, and I was so proud of myself because Mighty was like, "Oh yeah, car, you'll never catch me in one again." And I said, "All right, let's go for a ride, buddy. I'll take you for a ride, and we'll have fun." We made it down to here. I had a frame drop. Yep, there's the alarm. I'll finish the story real quick, and that'll be the end of it. So I made it to this point here, and there was a frame drop, and it froze my screen, but Mighty's was still going, and he watched the whole thing unfold and was completely helpless. So the car continued on at full throttle, even knowing I wasn't even pressing the throttle as we were going down the hill. And we ran up and in through these trees and then spun out, and the car ended up like right here, just kind of sitting here smoking. And I quote unquote came to, and I was like, shit, what happened? He explained it all, and then our car was dead right here. I didn't even make it past this area. So it's really by situation, it could be the best trip you've ever had, not one frame drop, and then the next day you go out and it's just frame drop city where you can't even make it down the road without every 2 or 3 minutes you're dropping frames and you're sliding off the road, and your car's smoking and torn up and ruined by the even the halfway point of making it one direction. We made it all the way to Cinestock and back without incident, except for the one frame drop that put us in the ditch. And then right after that, like not minutes, me bragging, we didn't even make it out of the hill, about 1,000 meters outside of Devil's Castle. So yeah, sometimes they can be death traps, sometimes they can be a savior. Whenever I was killed earlier by Maverick, I actually got on Discord and asked somebody if they would come and give me a ride, because I didn't want to risk it again. I just wanted to get up here and get to work. And I ended up getting killed, and I had to run all the way back again, and I still was able to get this much finished. It's not a lot. There's still a shit ton to get done, but I feel like we made good progress. We got our field testing in to see how the booths were going to work. They're going to work out just fine. And then the fence is well started. We're, probably about 20 or 30% into it. We may end up building around the house as well. So we have plenty to be building on. And we got a good start. So we'll go ahead and leave it off here. I want to go into the house. No, I'm going to go into the shed. I'm going to go into the shed and log out. Just because. And then we'll continue building tomorrow. We're going to have to go out for nails. We're going to have to go out for tools. And then you guys can see how I loot. And it'll give you a good idea. And I'll explain some stuff as we go. And then maybe we can run into a couple of factions and have some actual role playing going on. Once this is built, it's going to lead to a whole lot more role playing for sure. We just got to get established and get some gear that people want to come here and trade with us. So yeah, that's the plan, and I will be back on tomorrow and see you guys then. You guys have a good night.